Diving in deep to the world of crypto. You're listening to Vorpin AI.
Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. This week, we're going to be digging into the latest weekly crypto roundup.
Okay.
And I don't know about you, but wow, this week has been crazy.
It has been volatile.
So much is happening.
Absolutely. And I think that's one of the things that makes this space so exciting, right?
Right.
There's never a dull moment.
Yeah, and it really feels like we're watching, kind of a financial thriller play out, in real time.
Yeah.
We've got these security breaches happening. We've got all these technological leaps and bounds, and then, the whispers of regulation.
Always, right. The regulatory landscape is constantly evolving.
Yeah.
Sure.
So it's just a powerful reminder that, in crypto, the only constant is change.
Absolutely.
And speaking of change, Filecoin, it's taken kind of a hit this month, down about 40%.
Yeah, it's seen a bit of a pullback.
But here's where things get interesting, right? This dip might actually be a golden opportunity for some people.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. When we look at Filecoin, it tested a key support level this week.
Okay.
And you can think of that level as kind of a safety net for the price.
I see.
And if it holds at that level, some analysts believe that Filecoin could rebound back up to $16.
Okay. Interesting.
Which would be, a significant jump from where it is now.
Right, yeah.
But I think even more interesting than the price action is the bigger picture here.
Okay.
So Filecoin offers decentralized storage.
Right.
And essentially what it's trying to do is to create this massive, secure hard drive for the internet.
Wow.
Giving people more control over their data.
That's really cool.
And I think in a world, where data is king, that's a pretty powerful concept.
Yeah, I mean, it makes you wonder, could Filecoin be the future of data storage?
Potentially.
Yeah, and speaking of, shaking things up, Theta Network is another project that's kind of making waves in the decentralized world.
Absolutely.
They're really trying to revolutionize the way that we stream video. And they've got some pretty heavy hitters on their side too.
Yeah, they've got some impressive partnerships.
Like Samsung, Google, even Sony.
Yeah, it's clear that they're onto something big.
Right.
Their decentralized model really tackles some real-world issues that we see in the streaming industry.
Right.
We've got costly streaming services, we've got inconsistent quality, sometimes limited access.
Yeah, all big issues.
Exactly, and I think with these partnerships, Theta is showing that even the big tech giants are taking notice.
Right.
And some analysts are predicting that Theta could hit, $5 to $8 in the short term.
Wow.
And even climb over $20 in the long run.
Okay, so we've talked about, some projects that are, really aiming to, revolutionize technology and kind of solve problems. But then there's the meme coins.
Right.
Shiba Inu.
The king of the meme coins.
The king of the meme coins. I know some people might scoff at that, but there's a lot of buzz around its aggressive token burn strategy.
Here is, yeah.
So for those who aren't familiar, can you kind of explain what that is?
Yeah, so imagine a bonfire, right? But instead of wood, it's digital tokens being destroyed to decrease supply and increase value.
Okay, so you're literally burning up these tokens.
Yeah, it's a way of essentially taking them out of circulation. And some people are even predicting a 70% rally in 2025 for Shiba Inu.
Wow. That's huge.
Yeah, it's a bold prediction, but it just goes to show the level of hype and speculation surrounding these meme coins.
Right. And I think it's important to remember, though, that Shiba Inu is in a different league than like a Filecoin or Theta.
Absolutely.
The burn strategy is interesting. It's a gamble for sure. But there are concerns about competition and actual utility. Like what is it actually used for?
Right. It's a high-risk, high-reward scenario.
Right.
And investors need to approach it with caution.
Yeah, absolutely. Always do your own research.
Yeah.
But, let's shift gears a little bit and talk about a coin that's facing some headwinds. Avalanche.
Okay.
It's been struggling with selling pressure and some technical patterns that are making investors nervous.
Yeah, one pattern in particular called the head and shoulders is particularly worrisome.
Okay.
Picture a chart that resembles, a head and shoulders.
Literally.
And some analysts see this as a sign of a potential decline, maybe even down to $14.
Wow.
And, fear can spread very quickly in the market.
Right.
And it can definitely impact prices.
Yeah, for sure. And then on the flip side, we have stellar, kind of
Yeah.
the escape artist of the week.
It had a good week.
Surging 9% and even outperforming XRP for a moment.
Yeah.
But analysts are baffled by its sudden move.
Yeah, it's a real head scratcher.
Yeah.
You know, if Stellar breaks above 0.36 month sum, we might see a 40% rally.
Wow.
But with so much uncertainty, caution is key.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about two projects that are creating a stir for completely different reasons.
Okay, sounds good.
Aptos and SEI. So Aptos is riding a wave of excitement after an ETF filing, even though it still needs regulatory approval.
Right.
But it's interesting how much sway regulatory moves hold over the crypto world.
Absolutely.
You know, and for those who don't know, an ETF or exchange-traded fund could open the door for mainstream investors to get into Aptos more easily. So it's definitely, you know, a reminder that Aptos is one to keep on your radar.
Yeah, definitely one to watch.
And then last but not least, we have SEI, a newcomer to the scene.
Okay.
It's a layer 1 blockchain that prioritizes speed, security, and DeFi, which stands for decentralized finance.
Right. And just to give a quick explanation, you know, DeFi is essentially a revolution in financial tools and services that cuts out the middlemen like banks.
Interesting.
So, you know, think peer-to-peer lending, borrowing, trading, all done on the blockchain.
Wow.
And what's fascinating about SEI is its potential to really disrupt traditional finance. It's got this robust infrastructure that's attracting investors who are betting on the future of DeFi and trading.
Okay, so there you have it. You know, another week in the ever-evolving crypto world.
Absolutely.
We've seen dips, surges, everything in between. It makes you wonder, what will next week bring, right?
Right. And with so much happening, I think it's a good question to ask, you know, which development from this week do you think has the power to truly reshape the crypto landscape? Because I think the answer to that question might offer a glimpse into the future of finance itself.
Yeah, I think that's a great question for everyone to ponder.
Definitely.
And, you know, as always, thanks for joining us for another deep dive, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.